Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are keeping safe. Hope you guys are staying strong. This is Ellenlicious. You're watching us wherever you are, from any part of the world. You're watching Ellenlicious channel. We talk a lot about empowerment. We talk a lot about entrepreneurship. We talk a lot about our lifestyle. We bring in little things that can help us to improve on our living standard. We bring in a lot of things that can help us to move forward. We encourage you to do it yourself. We encourage you to work it out. We encourage you not to limit yourself, because you can do it. You're welcome to my channel. Welcome to my new subscribers. Please, I want to appreciate you all for always being there for me. I want to appreciate you all for always coming back to watch my channel. My returning subscribers, I want to say, thank you so much. Continue to like, continue to share, continue to subscribe. Please don't forget to leave your comments at the comment section. Today we have a topic to talk about. We have something to talk about. We are going back to our tomatoes farm. In the yesteryears, when we hear about farming, when we talk about agriculture, the first thing that came to our mind is a kind of an enslaved person, a backward person, a villager somewhere where there's no light, no water, no electricity. That's what we talk about agriculture. When you talk about farming, you think of those images come to your mind. I want to remove these things from your head right now. Farming is one of the sectors I want everyone to invest in. Farming is one of the sectors that brings life to the world. Farming is one of the sectors that if you do it with passion, you feel good about it, because you are feeding the world, you are feeding the nation. Food is something we need like every single day of our life. So going back to our tomato farm, we invested in our tomato farm. We had our harvest. We went through some stages which we presented them to you, and within those times we had our challenges which we never open up to the challenges. So I promised to bring up a video so that we talk about these challenges. The challenges are not only related to a tomato farm. The challenges are also related to agriculture in general. So one of the main challenge we had was farm to market route. We had a lot of issue with transportation. We had our tomato farms. We invested what we invested in it. The yield was good, the profit could be seen, but sometimes you don't feel the impact of the outcome because of these little things like transportation. Even when you have the car and you have the car to pay, the road network sometimes is very, very difficult. It's not accessible. So we face those problems. But we did what we did. We overcome. We managed to take our products to the farm, even with those difficulties. So we are hoping that we can that area can be improved upon. One other thing we faced was the fact that we invested a lot in the farm. The input sometimes may be more than the outcome if you are not careful. So we have to be careful with what we put in. So, like the tomato farm, for example, that we invested in, you realize that even when the prices drops in the market, the prices for the chemicals used, the prices for the products used, the prices for manure and all other things used to invest in this farm to make sure you have good yield, those prices don't reduce, they stay put. So you realize that sometimes you take your products to the market, the prices are as low as you. It can even get you very discouraged. But the prices of the input, they are all the same. The workers, their daily wages do not change. Who you employ to work in the farm, his wage does not change. The medicines you use, the chemicals you use, they don't change. So we had those difficulties, and we are praying that these things will come to pass. In our farm specifically, we had the issue of irrigation. The dry season was just too long. So there was a problem with water, and we did not have an irrigation system in the farm. So we had that small problem, which we are planning to adjust them as we continue doing our farming. We don't plan to stop anytime soon. Face in agriculture and in farming, specifically in our farms, is the issue of customers changing their taste. You don't have to work just because you want to work. You are working to satisfy some people. You are working to meet up demands. So if you go in for a product that has very little demand, you will not have profit. You will not make profit. You understand? So even in tomatoes farm, which is a case study, which is what I have experienced firsthand, there is change of taste. You have the iron tomato, the soft tomatoes. They have their names, which I have not yet mastered them. So sometimes you go to the market, sometimes you invest in this particular type of tomatoes, like some people who get seeds from Israel. There are so many different types of seeds, and you plant it, and when you get to the market, you realize that your customers want something different from what you are presenting to them. It's actually challenging. It's not only in the tomato sector, it's in many other areas. Today, a lot of people don't want to eat carbohydrate. They don't want to consume a lot of carbs. So if you are going in, you are planting, you have to understand the taste. You have to understand what actually happens on the field. But for tomatoes, what I would say is they have different types, but all of it serve the same purpose, almost the same purpose. So we were very technical in selecting our product. We were very technical in selecting the type of product we want to invest in when it comes to our farming. So we are doing gardening, and gardening, they are very, very perishable, very perishable. So when we go into it, we know that it is something when it gets to the market, everybody needs it. Like it is like drinking water. You understand? So you have to be very, very technical in selecting what you want to plant. If you want to get involved into agriculture, be very technical in selecting what you want to plant. So let's go to the next. Farmers do face, which is involved in general agriculture in this 21st century, is the issue of new technologies. There is a lot of new technologies that all farmers need to really adapt to. There are a lot of equipment, new chemicals. The technology has so evolved, so much evolved that if you are going into farming, you need to use them. If not, you may not be able to cope. You may not be able to meet up with the competition out there. So it's something really, 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 really technical. So technology has changed. If you look at the harvesting system, you have a lot of equipment now that can be used to harvest probably corn, beans, cash crop, all those things. You have those equipment, which if you are doing them manually, you spend quite a lot of money employing people to do them. You may think that at the beginning, you may think that it is cheap to say you take 3-4 people to put in the farm. They do what maybe an industrial machine can do. No, it will not work. You may buy the industrial machine for as expensive as it is. They will do a lot of work, much more than manual hands can do. So much more than manual hands can do. So that technological aspect of it is what is really, really a problem. For example, in our tomato farm, when we are doing tomato farming during the dry season, we need something like they call a motor pump. We connect that motor pump into the river in order to pump out water that will be used to water the garden. So in a place where you don't have that pump, you don't have that technology, you don't have that means, you either go out of the farming, you either just stop it, you either wait for the rain season to come, for rain to come, or you abandon agriculture, you abandon farming, say for good. But if you want to involve in farming, you remember that the outcome of farming is quite sweet. So you won't let it because of the technology. You get involved into the technology, you get the equipment you need, and you get what you want. That's farming. One very challenging issue we have is the demand for biofood, natural food that does not have that are not produced with a lot of chemicals. Before now, in the yesteryears, like when we were small here in Africa, a real African mother, we did not know about fertilizers, those chemicals used to spray farm, to burn grass. Everything was done manual. The food was natural. Everything is natural. Ironically, with the technological involvement, with development, things are not the same. But today, people want those particular type of food because it is healthy. Everybody wants to be healthy. Everybody wants to live a healthy life. And one of the recommendations for a healthy life is going back to nature. A lot of chemicals, you hear some food will give you cancer, it is poisonous because of a lot of chemicals people use. Today, we need, as farmers, as agriculturalists, we are faced with a problem of high demand for natural food. Even though consumers understand that if you do it completely natural, the outcome will be very small. And if the outcome is very small, you have to put in price because you have used a lot of manual labor, which is also expensive. Are the consumers ready to buy? That is the point. Are the consumers ready to buy? Now, I have people who were like, they were really surprised I'm into farming. They called me and said, that tomato, I hope you have not put anything there. I just do a small area of the farm just for my sake. My sister is one of those kind of people who will say those things. Don't just plant it like that. The question is, when you do it, what will be the outcome? Is it really going? Will it really have the outcome that you want? Now, does it also mean that you have to invest, you have to spoil the products, you have to put much chemicals because you need a greater yield? No. There is a food control organization in every country which control the chemicals, who control the equipment, who control the materials that are used in farming. So if you consumers are going in for products, sometimes it's good to find out if the farmer, if the producer actually follow those guidelines. If the person did not follow those guidelines, then it is not healthy. It's not healthy. When we go for seminars, tomato farm seminars, they used to present some products and they say you just spray the farm and immediately somebody is harvesting behind. It's poisonous, it can kill you. So they tell you, okay, if you use this chemical, this insecticide, this pesticide, if you use this particular herbicide to spray the farm, this farm should stay for at least 4 or 5 days before harvesting can take place. So the insecticide has killed the insects, and now maybe the evaporation time, rain, wash off the chemical from the product, and it will be good for consumption. So that is what it is. We need to get involved. If you are consuming me, then you are in the right place. Besides those, among other things, the challenges we face, you have farm to market road, you have finance to invest in it. Please, my comment section is open. We are into a big project. Wherever you are watching me, our team wants to establish a big project. If you are interested in investing home, if you are interested in investing in farming, if you are home or wherever you are, inbox me, text me, go to my comment section and say something. I'll get back to you. Let us put our hands together and improve on the agricultural sector of our countries. Wherever you are, Europe, America, Asia, anywhere in the continents of the world, agriculture is just the best. That's the only advice I can give. So we have a program to invest more into agriculture, gardening, watermelon, tomatoes, cucumbers, celery, all those very healthy food that when you consume them, they are good for your system, cabbages and all the like. So we have this program. We are going to involve not only in farming. We need the natural manure from animals and birds to be used in the farm. So our next project is investing into agriculture and animal farming. So we will have to keep animals, we have to keep birds, we use their droppings back into the farm so that it will be less expensive buying those manure, and will also benefit something from the products of the animals and the birds that we are going to keep. So if you are interested and have a project in mind, you can contact us. Let us see exactly how we can establish this and put them into practice. Agriculture, I encourage everyone, is what we should think of investing in. So far so good. I hope we learned something today from Ellenlicious. I hope people who think that farming is just for those remote areas, villagers down there, I want to tell you that farming is for everyone. You can sit in your office and you are a farmer. You can sit in your jet plane and you are a farmer. You can sit in your private jet and you are a farmer. You can be abroad, you can be somewhere anywhere in the world, and you are investing in farming. You are doing something good for yourself and something good for your nation. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching. This is Ellenlicious. We are keeping it open. We are keeping it open. We are making it real. We are making it happen. We do it, we say it, and we do it, and you see it. We are empowering you. Do little things to help yourself. We are doing lifestyle. Continue to watch, continue to subscribe, continue to like. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying there for me. Let us continue to be strong to ourselves, and let us continue to promote our channel. Ciao, love you.